everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. Kenroy here. Now in today's video I'm going to be propagating my overgrown giant cheese plant, which we actually brought from London many years ago. Unfortunately, as you can see here, it's way outgrown its flower pot and it's to the point where it's actually falling over. So I think the time is now right for us to give it a chop and start all over again. Now I did try to use a pair of normal kitchen scissors to cut this beast, but unfortunately it was a bit more robust than I had thought, and so I had to get rid of those scissors and grab my handy sharp kitchen knife, which was able to do the trick. Now this is a giant cheese plant. Now I'm not even going to try and say the scientific name, but after doing my research I've realized there's a few ways of propagating this. Now the first thing you need to do is to cut it just below the nodes, as you can see here. And once you've done that, then all you need to do is plant it in a medium. Either you can start rooting it in water, in a vase or a container. The other option is to put it straight into soil and obviously keep it nice and watered in order for it to grow new roots, which normally takes around 30 days, I've been told. But the first thing I needed to do was just to chop this bad boy up. Now honestly it took me absolutely ages for Sophia and I to decide to chop it back and start afresh, but I think that the time was right. Now after doing some research I found out that springtime is probably the best time to propagate most plants, and so as we're just on the cusp of spring right now, I figured it would be a great time to do so.
Could you hold me tight? Don't turn on the lights. I don't wanna fight with you.
Now I'm going to be doing a bit of experiment. Some of these actually have air roots which are growing out of it, but I've also decided to take a bit of stem which no longer has any leaves on there in order to see whether or not we'll be able to get a new plant out of this segment. Both Sophia and myself, along with the girls, were super excited to see what's going to happen next. Now do keep watching guys, as I will try to do updates regularly to see whether or not this cheese plant propagation will be a success. Now the first medium that I wanted to try and grow this in was in a jar of water. Now, I didn't have any vases to spare, so I decided to try using this old plastic bottle technique and simply just chop the top off, fill it with water and just place a few of your cheese plants inside of it. Hopefully this will start taking root in a matter of a month, but like I said, time will tell. Now my other experiment, if you want to call it that, is to try and use this woody part of the cheese plant which had no leaves on it. However, it had a lot of air roots coming out of it, and so I decided to chop these roots back, get myself some nice rich compost and actually place this woody part of the cheese plant within it to see whether or not it will actually start to spring and grow some roots. So yeah, like I said, keep watching guys, I will give you some feedback on this. And certainly last but not least was for me to actually try and plant directly into a pot with compost. Now this bit of the stem actually had a leaf, which looks quite smart already, so I'm hoping that these will actually start to take root, and I'm really looking forward to this. Even if I have 50% success, I would be so super happy. This will mean that I'll have more cheese plants than we've had over the years. these giant cheese plants are quite expensive, but they look absolutely gorgeous, and they're a real centerpiece in any living room or any part of the house. So I highly recommend giving it a go if you haven't been growing any cheese plants within your house. Now they do have loads of different varieties. It does so happen that we were gifted this one many years ago, and yeah, we absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here for now, guys, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to come back and show you how things are progressing in the weeks and months to come. Let me know in the comments down below what plants you're growing in your house, and perhaps what's your favorite one. Also, if you have any tips on how to look after cheese plants or any other variety, do let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. Now whenever I get around to it, I'd also love to do a houseplant tour, as I have been accumulating quite a few plants in recent months, and I would love to absolutely share that with you guys. As always, this is Kenroy saying, I'll see you when you see me. Take care.